So if there's one thing we've all had in common in 2020, it's this. More online meetings, more Zooms, more Google Meets, more calendar invitations. And I don't know about you, but calendars have always kind of been my Achilles heel. When they work great, they work great. But when they don't work great, it's kind of like my single point of failure for the entire day. So let's go take a look at a new one for me. This is Woven, W-O-V-E-N. Now they're sponsoring this video, but I tell you, there is a whole lot here to like. You ready? Let's go take a look. So the basics, Woven is a calendar app for your calendars. It works with Google Calendar, it works with G Suite, which is now called Google Workspace, and it works with Microsoft Office 365. Now, there are all kinds of apps that bring together calendars from all sorts of different places. That's not new. And Woven has apps across pretty much all the major platforms, Mac, Windows, iOS, and they have an Android app in beta now that you can go sign up for on their website. There's even direct integration with iMessage, which is really cool. Here's what makes Woven special though. It's not just about managing your day, it's about helping you manage all the days to come. And it does so with a really powerful set of tools. All right, strap in, because this is really cool. All right, so you smart boys and girls, I'm not gonna show you how to sign into your calendars. You know how to do that with Google and Office 365, right? But here's what I see once I've signed in. I've got a couple personal accounts and I've got my work account. Now, in my personal account, I have my stuff, but I also have stuff for my wife and my kids, and I have some public calendars like the Steelers schedule, things like that, stuff we all have, right? As you can see already, Woven's actually a really good calendar system. In fact, it's probably one of the best calendar UIs I've used in a long time. Way better than what Google gives you by default for sure. But that's not even the neat part. Here's where stuff gets really interesting. Woven is all about making scheduling things with other people way easier to do. So you don't have to have a half dozen emails with a half dozen people proposing a half dozen different times that you're gonna take a half dozen replies to get anywhere near an actual invite time. You've done it, I've done it, I hate it, it drives me nuts. And to solve that problem, we've got a whole lot of options here. It's really cool. You can send a one-time scheduling link for a meeting that's gonna happen once. You can send out a group poll where multiple people can weigh in on multiple times, and then you hash out what's gonna work for everybody. You can set up a public scheduling link that you say put in your email signature. So if you just have some random person that needs to take a meeting with you, they click that link, you're good to go. And probably the most powerful part here, you can set up individual templates for all of this. You can customize things however you want, however works best for you. And if I had to boil it down to just like a single sentence, I would say this: it works, it looks really good, and it's super powerful. Oh, and one more thing, this almost goes without saying in 2020 because we're all doing it, but if you have, say, a Google Meet link or a Zoom link, it's like one click to add it in there, right? You've got to attach your Zoom account separately. All right, that's like 30 seconds of work, but after that, it's a little drop down and it just does it all for you. Really, really easy. Now, there's one more major feature of Woven that I want to point out, and it's this: analytics. I know, analytics are exciting, right? No, really, they are. Because I don't know about you, but there are all sorts of days where I just finish things up and I'm like, man, I was in meetings all day. And sometimes that's actually true, and sometimes it's not, and it just feels like it. But the important thing here is that Woven makes it really easy to see if you actually did spend all day in meetings. It's got a full analytics section to dive into so you can see what kind of events actually made up your day. And if you add custom tags to all your events, again, just a couple taps, it makes it even smarter. Now, look, there's no right or wrong answer here, right? Maybe you're supposed to be in meetings all day. Maybe you're not. But the ability to look back at your day and see what actually ate up all your time, that's incredibly powerful. So that's it for Woven. I'm gonna say it one more time. It's a super powerful calendar system that you absolutely need to take a look at if you use Microsoft Office 365 or Google's calendars. It's on just about every platform you need: the web, iOS, Mac, and yeah, Android's on the way. And one last time, yeah, they sponsored this video, but I tell you, it looks and works so well, you have got to give this a try for yourself. If you're like me and you found yourself in more meetings day in and day out than you have ever before, this is gonna make life so much easier, I tell you. So give it a look, tell them Phil sent you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're back, we're doing more than ever. That's it, see you next time.